Good morning, lovely people. How are you all doing today? I hope you're well. I've dragged us into the window today. It was supposed to be a gardening day today, but it's proper mizzling out there. What do you say in Scotland? Dreich. Dreich. I'm reading a Scottish book at the moment. So I'm going to get stuck in. Oh, and also behind me on the wall, I've had to take down my Quentin Blake because what little light was coming in was bouncing straight off that, and it was distracting. So, talking of distracting, this is the last of my wardrobe declutter to tackle. Now, I was mentioning the other day, there was one evening a few days ago, I had a quick sneaky peek, and I thought, oh, this is going to be so hard, put it back under the bed, ignore it. I'm not going to. There's a ton of stuff in here that I'm going to sell it. There might be some for charity, but generally I think I'm going to sell it. It's all stuff that doesn't fit anymore. Really, really lovely stuff. I've got a feeling that there's a couple of things in there still with a label on. There's something in there that I did buy specifically as an investment, knowing I wouldn't wear it, but that I would hopefully sell it on later. So, yeah, I've been dreading doing it. Thought, no, I can't do it. Yes, I am going to do it, but my slight change of plan with it is I'm going to go through it today, and then once I've earmarked things for selling, they're actually going to go back in here for now, because it doesn't take up, look, it's my old suitcase with all my stickers from all over. Have I just scratched my table from all over Europe? It doesn't take up a lot of room, and a lot of this is quite summery stuff, so there'd be no point in trying to sell it now. It just wouldn't have an audience. So the ideal time to sell all this will be April and May onwards, but of course that's the time that I'm hoping to actually move. And I know what I'm like. I'll give myself too much to do. I'll bite off more than I can chew. I'll have a massively long to-do list, and I know I will. I'll be wanting to do this, and it will distract me. There's more important stuff to get on with for the flat, for selling. For instance, the whole nagging list, all the little jobs that need doing, the big job of the kitchen. So, I am going to go through it. Share a few treasures and memories with you, but then what I'm going to keep for selling is going to go back in here and it's dusty back under the bed. And like I said, when I come to move, the great thing is obviously my bed is coming with me, so when I set my bed up in my new home, I can just tuck it straight under the bed. Right, first thing on the top, my uniform. When we start at, there we go, Great Ormond Street. When we start in our job, we get given 4 uniform tops and 4 pairs of trousers. None of the trousers fitted me, so I had to buy my own because of the length of my leg. With the tops, one of my tops went missing. I don't know how, in the changing room. So if you lose a top, you have to buy the next bit of uniform. So I bought this. I wouldn't have kept it otherwise, but that's not going anywhere anytime soon because that's a really, really precious memory. Oh, hello. Oh, this sweet summer frock. Do I keep it? This was a charity shop buy. It's Monsoon. Which is a really great make in the UK. It's like a crepe silk. That's actually not that small on me. Oh, this is the dilemma, isn't it? I think I might keep that. Because if I can get a bit more active in the spring, just drop a couple of pounds, that should fit. Then, oh my goodness, there's so many. A lot of these are going to be a make called Bowden. Love that. You'll have seen that in some of my videos, cooking videos. I think that's going to be sold. Like I said, I think a lot of these are going to be sold. It's just how it is. Oh, Komodo. So I've mentioned, it's very simple, but you can see straight away my style in dresses. A nice V-neck, you know, if you've got boobs and curves. I probably learnt this from Trini and Susanna. What you know, sorry, excuse me, I still got this flipping cold 9 weeks later. You know, if you wear tops up to here, roll necks, whatever, you end up looking like you've got a mono boob. So a nice V, usually a little bit fitted to the waist, and then long to below the knee with a bit of swish out. Oh, I like that one. So that Komodo, that's another one of my kind of, you know, ethical eco brands, if you like, that I like. Oh my goodness, I haven't worn this for ages. This is just bog standard M&S, but again, you can see it's got the V, slight waist, long enough and a bit flippy. I wore that's how long I've had it. I wore that for my interview when I went for my interview at Great Ormond Street. That's just a slip. Why is that in there? That's probably the slip that I wear with that M&S dress. And the belt for it. Oh, this is another... Oh, yeah, this is sea salt. Do any of you know sea salt? This is a nice little tunic top with pockets. I love an outfit with pockets. This was from my sister. I love this. But again, it's one of those things that, I mean, it fits, but I just felt it was kind of a bit tight around my hips and bum. I don't like my bum my bum sticks out. I've got a big bum. I've walked all my life. I've developed rather large gluteus maximus. But I just, yeah. Oh, this is another one. I don't actually know these people. Breakburn, I think, and again, it's just another really simple tunic with. Has it got pockets? Surely it's got pockets. Yes, every good frock has a pocket. Again, that was from my sister. Breakburn, yeah, I think they're based in Dorset. So I've got a bit of Dorset, a bit of Cornwall. Oh, that can definitely go. That's, oh, I don't know whether it's too faded. That has seen better days. That can go. I don't know where it's going to go. Another little blouse that it just started to feel too tight around my boobs, so it can go. I think that's going to be a lot. Most of these, it's going to be about how it fits around the boobs, and like I said, I just can't stand that tightness. I mean, I don't mind, like I've got a t-shirt on today that's obviously it's really fitted, but it's got a stretch to it, so as I'm moving, I don't feel... The thing about cotton tops is, the one downside, well, it's not a downside if they're big enough, but if they're quite really tight fitting on the boobs, when you go to move, the whole thing hoiks up, and then you end up with half your dress sitting on the top of your boobs, and you're constantly pulling it down. So yeah, if it's just cotton, another white top, that's going. Oh, these, I've got 2 of these. I love them. I got them in the 2 different colours. So again, it's Bowden. And they are, again, they're just sort of pinafore shifts with big pockets. But it's in the finest, I don't know if you can see that, the finest baby cord. So that I can wear in the spring, summer, early autumn as is. But then what I used to do, if sort of early spring, late autumn into winter, is wear it with just a little long sleeve skinny grey t-shirt. And here's the other one, it's gorgeous. This is the kind of colour that Kate would love. Kate at Last Homely House. Isn't that? I love that colour. Love, love, love. It's going to be so hard. Right, and this is where we get into all my tea frocks. Oh my goody goodness. Again, they're mostly Bowden. You see again that style I go for, the deep V, the slightly drawn in waist, and a long sort of flippy. It's very sort of, I think if you had to put a label on my style in those days, you'd say it's sort of quite 40s feel to it. So that 40s silhouette, a bit of a curve, but always my skirt dresses below the knee. Just a nice little smart pair of heels. Yeah, any of you who are Bowden fans will recognise these. Isn't that lovely where the waist is in that contrast? Oh dear, and I've got the same dress but in a different colourway. Oh, this one's beautiful. Look at that, and the contrast in the polka dot, so pretty. Just so easy to wear as well. I think that's one of the other things I love about a frock is just get up in the morning, throw a frock on, you look like you've made an effort when you've got a frock on. So even if your hair's dishevelled, you ain't got any slap on, just bung on a pair of trainers with one of these frocks, you look done. This is another sea salt dress. Oh my goodness, label on. This I bought in the sale. Isn't that a cute print? Yeah, I bought that in the sale, kind of as an investment piece. Oh, Bowden, it's their tea dress. I don't know if they still make this, but it was I think it's been their most popular design. So you can see there's the V-neck, there's the contrast at the waist. That's a pretty print as well, isn't it, for a slightly more subtle day. You know, looking at all this as well, I suddenly look at it all and I think there's quite a lot of colour here as well. I don't wear colour anymore. I'm sort of greys, blues, occasional pink top. You know, I knew going through this would be hard. I don't want to get emotional, but I think also what this is all showing me is that, you know, ever since my knees got really bad, and this isn't a pity party, please don't anyone have a go at me. I really don't need that. But yeah, since my knees got really bad and, you know, I stopped running, I stopped walking anywhere, I put the weight on, and I just completely lost confidence. I know it may surprise some people because they may think, oh, but you seem so confident, Vivi. Well, you know, in some ways I am. I'm confident to sit in front of a camera and talk. I'm confident to go and grow my own vegetables. I'm confident to, you know, look after myself and pursue this life without a wage. Yeah, I'm confident to do those things. But there's so many other ways that, you know, I've lost all confidence. My body, you know, even things like relationships, I'm not even confident to even begin to start to think about or look around for maybe having a new relationship. Really, really cute. This is Kath Kidson. I love it with that little sort of corresponding, waistband. So pretty. That I used to wear with either just a plain little black V-neck t-shirt or a little silk blouse. Cute, 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 cute. I'm having ideas. This is another Kath Kidson. This is another, I knew this was in here. This still has its label. It's a frock. Again, sort of bought as an investment. Wishful thinking. I don't know. We have to be honest with ourselves, don't we? No matter how hard that is. Yeah. I think so much of this it's about sort of recognising why this process is painful. I think recognising that and then, you know, coming to terms with why it's painful means in a way, what I need to address is why it's painful to do this rather than addressing getting all of this sold. It will get sold, most of it. More Bowden. Oh, that's a pretty little... So that's the kind of, not, I wouldn't in this colour, but that's the kind of little blouse I would have worn with that little Kath Kidson skirt. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is also Bowden. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness, so delicate and fine. It's going to take me, hang on a second. Another little silk blouse. But look, the buttons are in sets of 2s. And then this sweet little sort of Peter Pan collar almost with the little contrast on it. I love their well, you can tell I love their stuff. Oh my goodness, this goes on and on and on. This is more whistles. This is another, this is the top I loved. It's like a sort of knitwear jumper sort of thing, but it's got little, it's just a little tunic. Nice for wearing in the summer, just maybe over a little pair of shorts or something. Skirt, don't wear skirts anymore, that can go. Another skirt, is it? Yeah, well, it's another little denim skirt. I could tell straight away it was Bowden because of the little contrast inside. Just a little denim skirt. It's quite a short one. I didn't mind occasionally wearing a really short skirt with thick tights and boots. I'll have to think about that. Nearly there. Oh, this is going back a long, long ways now. I always used to wear very sort of light, floaty, almost diaphanous things. Sell or donate, sell or donate. Dress, that's a really cute print, isn't it? Let's rattle through these last ones now. Oh, this does fit. Why is it tucked away? This is another, oh, it's another Braintree. It's a dress that it's sort of in plain blocks. It's hard to show from here. And then it goes down, and then it's got this nice sort of like a handkerchief hem. That's really, really cute. Last time I wore that, I can remember it was, I don't remember exactly the year. I think it was 2000, it was either 2017 or 2016 for Christmas. Oh, more dresses, more dresses. I think this might be some more Komodo. Yeah, it's Komodo again. Just another nice sort of shift dress, pockets. Nearly there, nearly there. Another Komodo, is it? Yeah, another Komodo. That's lovely, isn't it? Just a little tunic shirt. Oh, that's a plain black. I'll go through the rest of these later, really odds and sods, but right in the bottom, something else I'm not getting rid of. Oh my goodness. So this is from when I was, the last time I had this on, I was 16 years old. I'm not even work, it's 30 something years ago. It's my guide uniform! Look, so I was in Swallow Patrol. I was a patrol leader, so 2 stripes. My, oh, hold on. This is the badge arm. Oh my goodness. Hang on. It's been folded and creased for a long time. Let me show you, see if I can show you my badge arm. Look at all my badges. All my badges down one arm. And then more on the other arm. Service flash. The one badge that's not on here, I know it's not because it's in my sewing box still, is my Queen's Guide badge. I got all the way to the top and made it to Queen's Guide. Or is it in the pocket? Oh, it might be in the pocket. With my little, and you know what I've also, what I've just found in the pocket as well. I haven't got the uniform anymore, but it's my badges from when I was a brownie. Sweet. But in here I have my, that's the badge you get for being a Queen's Guide. Or is it this one? That's your top badges. Slight overachiever here. And then my little neckerchief. So that's the emblem for my company. And then it sort of comes around the front. Oh, it's so creased. I should look after this. Maybe it's, and then it comes around the front, goes like that, and then you wear another, I can't remember the names of all the badges. This kind of makes me think, this is so cute. I was dying to show you this. That it's one of those things, I think maybe it's worth, I'd have to find a specialist to do it. Would I want it out? I don't know, but I was thinking of, you know, how, I know some people have it done with their wedding dresses, sort of mounted in a sort of shadow box type thing, but it'd have to be done in such a way that the arms are sort of folded in to show all my badges. I know other folk who have removed all their badges from their uniform and then made a cushion to put all the badges onto, which I think is a lovely idea as well. But to be honest, I can't be bothered taking them all off and sewing them onto something again. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that is the end of the little suitcase of treasures. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? It is hard. I'm going to, I've sorted out a few that are for charity shop. The rest will be for sale. There's a couple of things in there, having pulled them out, I've thought, hang on, that does fit. Get it back in the wardrobe at some point. Or maybe it was just, anyway. It's quite a thought-provoking process. It's quite an uneasy process. And that's what I mean about with all this decluttering is I just think you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Clinging to the past like it's some sort of life raft, when actually maybe you've already reached land and you don't need that life raft anymore. You're in a new land, it's unfamiliar, but it's safe, and we might as well make the most of this new land and say, I don't need this life raft anymore. Gosh, it's quite dark in this corner, isn't it? I'm just going to finish up for today now. That's been a bit traumatic. Oh, you know what I mean. Listen, it's not traumatic in the big scheme of things, but on a deeply personal level, it's difficult. So I'm going to finish the day with morning with a much easier decluttering job, and that's my lovely bureau. It was my granddad's. You know, I was saying the other day about, hold on a sec, I need to do that, that's better, about when we are left with our relatives' things. What I love, I live in a very small home. I don't have space to keep tons and tons of stuff. But what I've loved is that over the years I've been given hand-me-downs. That's my granddad's little old box he used to keep envelopes in. It always sat on the bureau. I have it here sitting on his bureau with envelopes in, just as he did. I need to give this some TLC. There's some wax I've spilled on there. But yeah, I've got a lot of things in my home which are hand-me-downs, but they're all things which are practical. That's the point. I don't have an attic here. I don't have things put away, just festering in the back of a cupboard or an attic somewhere. The things that I have kept in memory of someone, they're in use all the time, which is lovely. So I will do the bureau next. There are 3 drawers. Obviously there's sort of the little inside bit, but actually I don't think there's anything in here to get rid of, purely because it's in use all the time. Everything that's in here is stuff I'm constantly using. It might need a bit of a tidy up, a little bit of a tidy up, but that'll be it. There's nothing in here to chuck, so this will be a nice, quick, easy job after the trauma of the clothes. Oh, and probably what I'm going to do for a parting shot is I'll show you the wardrobe now that it's done. But otherwise, I think I'm nearly at the end of my decluttering mission. Books are done. Everything that's left here will come with me to my new home, and from there things might be sold, but basically they're all coming with me now. The wardrobe is done, apart from the suitcase of frocks which will need to be sold, but like I said at the top, that can wait because it's not right. I'm not going to sell summer frocks right now. So the wardrobe is done, underneath the bed is done, the kitchen, the bathroom is done. The only other area is the kitchen, and as I was mentioning the other day, I think pretty much everything in the kitchen I use all the time anyway, or it's in use at some point. The thing with the kitchen is I am going to be emptying the entire kitchen into this room in order to redecorate as we go into next year. So I'm not going to bother going through it all now, because just by moving everything in January out into here, I'll be able to have a little bit of a go through then. But otherwise, yeah, shipshape, decluttered. I'm not carrying any dead weight with me now. That's great. Things have gone. I've already been to the charity shops quite a few times already. There'll be another, I've got 3 more bags waiting to go, plus that little bit from the clothes. It might be a 4th bag, but otherwise, yeah, done. So on that note, happy decluttering to all of you. You know, there may be some bits of it which will be hard. Get a friend to hold your hand if you need it. I think the main thing is get stuck in, don't put it off. You know, especially if it's been building up for years and years and years and years, you know, grab that monster by the throat and shake it, deal with it. So I'm going to say cheerio to you all, and just quickly show you a last parting shot of how my wardrobe looks now it's been decluttered. Well, that is it after it's declutter. I'm sure you'll agree that is considerably better. I keep my saws in here because I haven't got anywhere else for them. What it does make me realise is actually I don't have very many clothes. I've got, and there's 2 in the other room drying. I've got 5 sort of blouse tops, 2 woolly tops. These are sort of summery, and 2 winter dresses. So there's 1, 2, 3 summer dresses, 2 winter dresses. And that's pretty much it. Apart from, nothing changed with the jumpers. The undies had a good sort out. Some leggings. And it seems I own 4 t-shirts. That's not a lot of t-shirts. Vests, t-shirts, hoodies. So I've got 2 hoodies and 2 fleeces. 1 pair of jeans. Goodness me, I do think what this has shown me is I actually could do with a few more bits of clothes, but like everything else I do, I'll have a think about what I could do with, make a mental note, and then when I'm out and about, charity shops or whatever, just keep an eye out and hopefully pick up what I need as I go, because yeah, looking at it, it's not enough. You know, these 2 are summer. Really, I've only got 2 winter tops. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, anyway, I'm chuffed to get it done. All nice, neat and tidy. No excesses anywhere. Bottom shelf is empty. So that's great. When I come to move, it's way less to pack. And that's what this is all about. So on that note, I shall say cheerio to you all. See you all again soon. At some point, maybe even back in the garden, which would be lovely. Whenever it is, until whenever it is, please look after yourselves. and your stuff, and do get stuck into dealing with your mountains. Good luck, everyone. Cheerio.